welcome to It's Verse and Flame. So we are going to unbox the ToAuto, and I have been waiting for this forever and a day. So if you are new to candle making, there are a couple of things that you will need, and one of the things that probably will make your life a lot easier is this thing right here. So I've heard. I'm in the candle making resource group. I'm in all types of candle making tips and little things here and there. And most of all, the only way I'm truly learning is really by trial and error. And so I did see this. I saw many people saying that this was easy. I've watched Black Tie Barn, I've watched Earth Glow, you name it, I'm watching. I am educating myself. And so I thought, what better way than to help others who are new like me. And so you will probably need one of these. This will make your life so much easier. And so I have been wanting to unbox this forever and a day. So this did come with like a big stirring spoon. I just left it in the living room because I opened this. I was going to do the video in there, but there was not enough space. Oh boy. Okay. Here we go. So it was wrapped very carefully. Look at this. Oh, it even came with some wicks. Look at this. Okay. So this is great. This is a great tool right here. I have never used these. I always used the glue gun, and I'm wondering how these work. So that's really cool. I didn't know that came with it. And then, of course, these, I have a ton of these. I don't really like them. And then some wicks here. And these are really tiny wicks. And a friend, let me show you something. Oh, so this is why I say that God is always working. Always, always, always working. My friend dropped these off to me. She just blessed me. And look at these wicks, how tiny they are. And I am guessing that these are going to be perfect for these, which is hilarious. Verse&Flame, my logo is basically the Word of God and the Holy Spirit, and which is the fire of God. And, you know, we go through so many hard times, this flesh, this meat suit, if you will. We need that fullness. We need love, and God is love. And so the whole point of my candle was so that when people are going through a hard time, they realize that God is there for them. And when they light that, it's a reminder. So that is so God divine right now that happened. Okay, back to this. Sorry. Okay, I have to be quick because I don't have that much memory on my phone. Oh my gosh, it's really pretty. Look at this. Look at that. Oh, it's so pretty. So I'm seeing that it has a on button. It says heating. Let me see, insulation, and then standby. So I am really excited for this. The plug is, I feel like it's a little bit short, but maybe that could be a good thing for if you have a small space, which I do. I'm in my space right now. So in this room, this is my candle making room. I turn on worship music and I, get to work. And so it really just gives me a peace. I'm a stay-at-home mom of 4, and I go through things. I go through a lot. And so a lot of the times I need an outlet. So maybe you need an outlet. This is my outlet. This is everything to me. I had seizures when I had my firstborn baby. I got hit by like a big money truck, and it was really painful. And I ended up going into like early labor. So I lost my job, and I haven't been back since. It's been 15 years. So they wouldn't let me go back after my seizures. And nope, don't get disability, don't get anything. I'm just a mom. I stay at home with all 4 of them, and I'm feel truly blessed to be home with them. And I picked up this hobby. I've been desiring to do this, and God really put it in my heart. And so luckily I'm just having trouble, not really trouble, but just trying to find the wick size. So This is going to be a huge help. So we're going to plug this in. We are going to make candles. I'm going to show you. Let's see if it works. Okay, everything that you will need is a scale, your bowl to measure your wax right here. You'll need your heating source, your wax. Like I said, I do this. Oh, I could use those pre-tabs that I got. So I'll pre-tab them. You'll need your vessels and you'll need your wicks, okay? Now, I got 785 and I've got a 10, and that's what works best in here. The 12 burns too hot. The 16 was a wild flame. So before I knew that you needed that, before that I knew wick sizes mattered, you know, that was funny. Then you have Black Tie Barnes Velvet Brew, which I think I'm going to do because I have a lot of friends that are asking me for a coffee scent. And then for my fall, I got Pro Candle Supply and Mixie. We're gonna try them, but I really think I'm gonna do this one today because I want to smell coffee. Let's see how that goes. Okay, so to open this, you turn it, it seems. Oh, there are the instructions. You guys, I was looking everywhere for the instructions. Like, what? So it says the minimum right there and then the max. So maybe I can just put all of the wax in here, but I'm only going to do 1 pound of wax. And so for me, 1 pound of wax will fill 2 vessels. I've tried to do a little bit more, but I feel comfortable. We're going to do a test with some wicks with this Velvet Brew. It is thicker. There are so many things to know when it comes to candles. We're going to talk about a lot of stuff here in this channel. So again, subscribe. I'm learning so much and I really think you guys will benefit from it. So let's go ahead, look at these real quick, and then I'm going to put in the wax and get to it. Forgot to mention, you will need gloves. I already have my wax here. We're going to put 2 pounds in. 1 pound just didn't look like enough and I don't want to risk burning the wax. And so there is instructions, turn it on to make it sure it works. It works. And then it's saying that you have to go 5 degrees higher than what this wax needs. So this is 220 to 225. I don't think this thing goes to 230, but we will see. Let's see here. It says, I am blind, guys, so this goes up to 212. So I may have to do something else because this is a high melting wax and I need it at 225 for my fragrance oil. I'm going to measure out, with 2 pounds, I've got to double check my measurements. I've got to, you know, do that weighing stuff. And then, oh, you will need this because where are you going to pour your wax? I forgot. Okay. Okay. Let me just say that that was stressful. Okay, so trying to figure it out, I got the wax in. So here was my dilemma. I'm making 2 candles. Again, all I need is 1 pound of wax, but I put 2. So for my fragrance load, I'm doing 8%. So I put about 36 grams, 37 grams of the Velvet Brew. And so once this is hot enough, which I don't think it's going to be hot enough. So I forgot to tell you guys, you will need a thermometer. So I've got to invest in one of the electric ones, but you will want to do this. You have to stir this like every 50 seconds. So I've got to go and get my little stir that they included, and then we will stir it. I'm running over there now. So I've never done this, guys. This is all live. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. I'm going to stir it. I just want to say it gets hot very fast. Look at that. It's already melted. So I don't want to burn my wax. So I am, this is to stir it every 30 to 50 seconds. And that's what we're doing. So once that is done, I am going to place it into here. And I have this on just in case. This is my burner. I'm going to actually turn this up now because I didn't think this was going so fast. So this is kind of like my setup right now, which is crazy. So, okay, let's go. Okay, also, let me just say that I will need my scale on. You have to measure out exactly what you're going to use. And so you will still need your scale. So don't forget to have your scale next to this so you can measure out 1 pound of wax. You want to have your measurements correct, and it's exactly how it sounds. 1 pound of wax, 16 ounces. All I can say, it's been hectic in here. I had to put it in here to 220, and you can see we are not quite there yet. So it did make it easier because I made 2. This one's coffee, and I am going to do the mulled spices now. So, oh my gosh, it's just been so crazy. You guys, I have a headache now. I cannot find my stand right now, but I want to talk about the ToAuto. So I did put a lot of wax in there. I was not prepared to make like 4 candles, so 2 pounds of wax, and then I think I added like another like 0.8. So I made some wax melts, but let me tell you, it was like hectic because the olive oil wax that I use needs 220 to 225. So I did have my heater on my other stovetop, and the first batch started bubbling like it was gonna explode, and I was like, I don't think this is normal. So I poured my wax and I poured my fragrance oil at like 185, 190. So I don't know how that's gonna go. The second batch that I did, it did not boil up like that. I kind of poured it a little bit cooler and then I heated it up. What I do like about it is that I can put like massive amount of wax in there and then just kind of go through it. I don't have to sit there and stir as I do in the pot. So that was a plus. Right now I smell like cinnamon and clove and coffee. I just smell so good. But I did make some wax melt, so I'm going to run to the store real quick and buy a wax melter so I can see how those performed. I'm not really good with math. I hate math. So I'm using a cheat, ChatGPT. Okay, so hopefully I'm just testing right now. I'm in my testing phase, but it's all coming out so good. And so I will say, if you want life to be easier, do the ToAuto. Just have your vessels ready. Make sure that, soy wax doesn't have to get heated that hot. The olive oil wax, I wanted something more pure than soy. Soy can have like, I don't know, they say that like it can mess with a man's hormones, and I have 3 boys, and so for testing and everything, I want to make sure everything is really, really clean and pure, and that's why I use olive oil wax. Lots of people have problems with 464. I've seen people that don't have problems with it. I guess it just depends, but if you are learning, I would say, like, for me, soy 3 was super easy. I still have a ton of soy 3, so I'll probably still use that and make some things. But I will say that ToAuto was great. I hope this video helped you guys. I can like make a list of what you need. So you want to just make sure, I think for the ToAuto as well, you'll want to make sure that you have a electric, like to see the temperature, like the electric one, like when you're stirring it, because I kept sticking my thermometer in there just to see. I'm still learning. So you guys were with me on my first experience of the ToAuto. And so, yeah, I hope you guys liked it. God bless you. And I hope that you have a blessed day. And if you are trying to do candle making, subscribe to the channel and we'll do it together. So God bless you guys. And I will see you soon in the next video. Bye.